Hi, my name is Larry Larizano from Auto World, and we're here to review the new NX 300 Lexus. Look at the lines in this car. Isn't this car gorgeous? Would you believe that it's raining, snowing, and sleeting while we're reviewing this beautiful car? But it doesn't matter. You can still see the beauty of this car. This car's awesome. It's cool, man. So, let's start with the lights. Look at the beautiful lights in this car. They're not so, they don't take up so much room, but they still do the job. They're like older lights. You know what they do? Older lights are just in the front. The newer lights, they wrap around. They just got a little bit of this wraparound stuff over here. Look at the contortion of this hood here. The lines that we have in here. Very, very sporty, very sporty. Look at the snow building up already on the windshield. That's how it is here in Colorado. You never know what you're going to get every 5 minutes. Look at the grill. It's a nice grill, nice design. The Lexus previous to this was very angry looking. They look mean and angry. This one looks kind of nice. Maybe not happy, but definitely not angry. I've been a Lexus owner for 10 years now. I had two Lexus. This is nice, you know, but for a big guy like me, it's a little narrow. Like, look at me. They almost take up the whole car. You see that? Just a little bit of space left here. My Lexus 450.
2011.
2011 450. What is it?
I don't know.
And whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It's wider. It's about this much wider, probably 6 inches wider. And it gives you a lot of comfort. But this one definitely has a much more beautiful styling. The roof rack needs some pieces to work. I'm sure they can give you those crossbars. And back here, this is what's really spectacular about this car. Look at the lighting on this car. You can't even see the lights, it's just a glow. I think it's a very good feature, the lighting on this car. And the lights aren't so huge like you get now these days when you get the lights wrapping all the way around. And it looks kind of, you know, like you're a light show. This is not Las Vegas, this is Colorado. We don't need a light show here. So like you said, this is the NX 300 2018 Lexus. Very good car, very good shape. Let's check out how much room we have in the back here. That's nice, anyway, the door opens nicely. This is about 70% of the space that I got in my Lexus 450. My Lexus 450, we hold about 4 large pieces of luggage, boom, 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 that would never, ever, ever fit in here. We would have to shrink our luggage into little boxes like this, and then fit 4 of them in here, and then barely gonna fit. We would have to take this away to have anything fit. But, having said that, this is still nice. It's nice and clean, nice and neat. And what do we got here? But under there, you got some place for tools. You're going to have a spare tire under there. It's going to be a little bit thinner, the thinner type spare tire. And then there's 2 ways to close this. Press this button and it'll close it and lock the whole entire car. Or we're going to press that button like we do right now, and that just closes the door. One thing I like about this car is the rims. Those are very nice rims. They're very sporty, but they're not too much. They blend with the car, and at the same time they have a very, very nice style. I really like those rims. Those are nice rims. Let's look at the back seat. Let me see if I can turn some light on in there. It's not set to go on, but you can have it set to go on when you open the door. Just not set that way. So there's the back seat. It's actually very comfortable. It's a very comfortable back seat. Drink trays rolled forward. You got your own, actually no, you only have vents. Oh, you have a little bit of control here, just up. You don't have temperature control on these vents. You only have the ability to turn them on and off and to directionalize those. So the with the Lexus that we have right now that we drive, the 450, you have some temperature control here, a little more control there than you do right here. And you see this? This is for our drinks, of course. Just press that button, you got your drink. The only problem with these is there's no adjustment here. Our other car has adjustments. These go back and forth, but this is stationary.
And also, there's no place to put stuff here, right here too.
Let's see what that looks like. You mean it doesn't open?
Yeah.
This is just what? Wasted space?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's not a good design. Why would you have wasted space? I don't like that. Maybe it's a hidden compartment somewhere.
Yeah.
Nope. No hidden compartments. No nothing. Let's see if that closes. Nope, you gotta manually close it. Put it down. This is good for something. I don't know what though. We got some pockets here, not too wide. Now over here, you got just a little compartment here for storage in here. But in our Lexus 450, we got a long storage, and we have a drink. It's a drink cutout, so you can put your drink right here. So you have a drink tray there. You got drinks here. Very good for drinkers. Let's go back to the. Let's go to the front of the car now. Would you like to join me? Come on, everybody. Come on out here. Come on. Don't be shy. Again, this is a beautiful. This is like your sporty SUV. Very sporty. Look at that interior. That's very nice. Beautiful illuminated Lexus logo there. Lexus logo on the NX on the carpeting. Very nice material. I don't know if that's leather or just a kind of leatherized plastic look there, but that's very nice. Let's go around to the front of the steering driver's side. Of course, we have the normal seat controls. Now, I couldn't find the seat heaters here. Now, in my Lexus 450, I've got heated seats, both passenger and driver, and cooling seats too. So you have both options, which is I use it all the time. But here you have a lot more instruments here. This car will steer itself if you're sleeping on the wheel, which don't sleep when you're driving. But if you did, this car will keep you somewhat on the lane. It will steer you on the lane. And if you go off the lane, it beeps. Beep, beep, beep. Just like that. So this car can actually save your life because of the automatic design and the steering and all that. So this car does 0 to 60 in about an hour and a half. I'm joking. But it's not maybe I'd say, I don't know. I would say this car does 0 to 60 in 8 seconds.
You think that because it looks sporty?
You'd think it'd be faster, but it's really not. Our big, heavier Lexus 450H is actually faster, a lot faster. Once you step on the gas on that thing, you know it. You go. This is a hesitation, a split-second hesitation before the car even goes faster. So I'm going to give this about I'm guessing about 8, maybe even 8.5 seconds for 0 to 60. Stereo system in here is, I'm going to call it average to these days standards. Average to these days standards. Not bad though. And otherwise, these controls are almost identical to the 2011 model that we still drive. Nothing's changed there much. About the same. One thing we like about this vehicle, it has an analog clock in the center there. I don't know if you noticed that when you were in there before. Then we have the two drink trays. They're a little better. They do fit teacups with handles. And this is funny. I couldn't figure out how to open this thing up. Then I realized you got to push that in like that. And then there's a pretty nice storage in there. You got your change here. Keep your juice down there. Green juice everybody needs. And you got this thing. Oh, look at that. You can see yourself. Isn't that great? Just in case you want to see yourself while you're driving, you forgot what you look like, you can take that off. See how your hair looks. Make sure your makeup good if you wear makeup. Look at the snow already. Welcome to Colorado in spring.
It's March 26th.
Yeah, March 26th, and this is the beginning of what I'm going to call the second winter. Okay, folks, this is Larry Larizano, whatever my name was, and starting out here. I think that's about it. It's a great car, but our 2011 Lexus 450 Hybrid H is still a much better car. But this is a big improvement over your 2014, 15, 16 angry looking Lexus. This is a much better design.
And also the 13 and the 12 is much better than that.
Even better than that. This is the best one they've come up with since 2011.
Yes, that's correct.
But I need to try the 2018 450s and see what they look like. Maybe I'd be much happier with those, because I just like bigger cars myself. And since we drink a lot of teas and kombuchas and this and that, we like to have lots of drink trays and different sized drinks, and it's really important for us, especially when you're traveling from the ocean all the way to Colorado, 1,100 miles. You want to have your drinks. Not think every drink has to be exact same size. All right, over and out. Larry Larizano here.
What do you think about the handling, this car compared to the 2011 Lexus, the handling?
This handles really well. I'll give it that. It's a good handling car. I just don't like that hesitation on the gas. I don't know why that is that way. I don't know if it has a governor. And for those who don't know, a governor is something that keeps the car slower. Keeps the car from going over a certain speed limit also. I don't think it has that, but it just has that hesitation, so it's not reacting to you.
And what do you think about the cars, the shock absorbers?
It's it's about the same as the Lexus 2011. You still feel the bumps. SUVs are not made to be a luxury sedan. They're made to be built somewhat like a truck. It's just the way they design them. So don't look for that type of comfort. You'll get a little bit, but not that type. But you do get quietness inside, which is nice. I test drove a Nissan SUV, and it was really noisy. You would really appreciate these cars once you test drive one of those cars. You hear everything with the windows closed. You hear everything in those cars. And you got this thing. Oh, look at that. You can see yourself. Isn't that great? Just in case you want to see yourself while you're driving, you forgot what you look like, you can take that off.
And this one has the trackpad. You just do it with your finger and navigate things on the screen.
Oh, a trackpad. I used to have that at home. You run on the thing and you just move like this, and you get really good. Next, you kind of lose that weight. Is that what you're talking about?